solstice. So I'm gonna do this spiel again because I keep bloopering. But is it blooping? But yeah, so the moon is currently in Leo at like 28.4%. Or it could be 24.8. I don't know. Whatever. Illumination. So, it's just like a little crescent guy out there. The Mars is currently in Leo, and that's very fast, very masculine, very fiery energy. So it's like could be feeling very motivated, very driven. It's I don't know why, but Fast and Furious is coming to mind. Like it's very like. So let's see how that's affecting you in this time. So we have the fire element coming out, which makes total sense. You're an Aries, you're a fire sign. I really like this. It's very like this is the energy of like a warrior. Very like motivated, very strong, very courageous. So it's like really saying that you're kind of in your power here. Alright, so with the Ten of Wands in reverse, I see that in your recent past, you could have released like a burden or like brought an end to a cycle here. Something that you felt wasn't like going in any good direction, right? Like this guy's going right towards the tower and he's like carrying his burden of his like 10 wands. And in the reverse, it's like letting that go and maybe switching directions here. And with the Seven of Wands in reverse, like Seven of Wands in the upright is like doors of opportunity showing up. And with that being in reverse, I feel that either one, you took an opportunity and this is your past energy of it. Because it's showing like with the Four of Swords here, that like you get into this mindset of being able to like relax, like you finally chose like a path where you might be in your head a bit, but like ultimately like I see this guy like relaxing and chilling, getting some rest. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, this is like no longer being at a crossroads, no longer like you could have made it become very decisive. It's like you decided what was the most valuable path to take. And with the Two of Swords in reverse, I see this energy of being a little bit vulnerable in the decision that you make, right? Like, because in the Two of Swords in the upright, it's like being very guarded, right? She's got the swords crossed over her heart, like, ain't nobody getting there. And in the reverse, and she has a blindfold on, so in the reverse, it's like taking the blindfold off, letting your guard down, like not being so defensive, and just like I feel like especially with that Four of Swords, like really like reaching a new level of like of understanding yourself, and like that you can be that decisive, and like you can get to a point where you're able to really get that rest and relaxation. Or maybe it's saying that that's something that you desperately need, because I'm hearing that could be advice as well. So So we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Six of Pentacles. Five of Swords. And the Moon. Alright. So, with the Knight of Cups in reverse, I want to draw a clarifier on this. This is the energy of, like, maybe missing an opportunity, or, like, it could be the energy of, like, not pursuing something that perhaps you should have, or you thought you would. I don't know, let's get that clarifier. I need to get some water. Ace of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is like, I feel like missing an opportunity or turning down an opportunity here with the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands is like a passionate new beginning, and this is kind of like shutting that shit down. And somebody is, put the energy where it resonates. And with the Five of Swords. Oh, wait. No, we're at Six of Pentacles. Sorry. I was ahead of myself. So the Six of Pentacles, this is the energy of, like, having the support of your friends or, like, your community. This is, like, being, like, feeling, like, acknowledged, maybe even in the workplace, with the Five of Swords. I see this energy, too, of maybe being a little bit defensive about something. And then with the Moon, it's like, that's Pisces energy. And it's like something coming to light. So, let's see. Six of Pentacles. Let's clarify it. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. So, yeah, somebody, like, helps you kind of level up here. This could be in a job front, right? Like, going from, started from the bottom, now we're here. It's kind of the energy of, like, becoming, like, losing that lack mindset and, like, really moving towards abundance and, like, attracting in, like, people who will help get you there or who want to see you succeed, right? With the Five of Swords and the Moon, I want to know exactly what this defensive energy is and, like, why. So, yeah. Judgment. Elaborate. Maybe you don't want to be judged. Or maybe you don't feel like... Hold on. Maybe you felt judged by somebody. Or you felt that, like, somebody, like... Because I'm seeing the Queen of Swords with Judgment. And this is, like, being very final and making, like, a final decision to, like, cut something off, right? That's what the Queen of Swords does. She cuts shit off. She's sharp. She's not super, like, docile. Like, she's ready for war at all times. That's Queen Elizabeth right there. And Queen Elizabeth had her own cousin beheaded, like, and she had people disemboweled, right? Like, she's no fucking joke. When you think of the Queen of Swords, this is somebody that, like, could be an air sign too, like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But, like, yeah, somebody here, like, with the Judgment here, that's a card of divine intervention. If you notice, like, the trumpet is being called, like, judgment is being called on a situation. So somebody could have made a decision to like cut somebody off here. And maybe this is energy that you're like defensive because you don't want to be cut off by somebody. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, I see something like moving pretty slowly, or I want to clarify that. Three of Wands could be like a third party situation, especially with the moon coming up. It's like something coming to light, or well, let's elaborate, because this could also be like the energy of waiting for something that you don't feel ever comes through for you, right? With the Eight of Wands in reverse, it's like, because right when I said that, like, it's like the energy of that Jack Johnson song came to me, that um oh wait, how does it go? It's like, um, the Lord knows that this world is cruel. No, I ain't the Lord. No, I'm just a fool, but I love this song. Da, 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 da. Must I always be waiting, waiting on you? You know, that's the energy I'm hearing. And it's like this energy of somebody being like, yeah, like cutting off a situation, or like passing a judgment, or like, like a light bulb goes off that like they're in this energy of like waiting on something that doesn't happen, right? And so like becoming very decisive and being like, you know what, actually I'm only gonna value things that add value to my life. How about that? Check me. It's like, and with the butterfly in her hand, that's the energy of like transformation, or like growth, or like establishing herself in like a more mature way. There's a lot of cautiousness with the Queen of Swords. With the Hierophant in reverse, there's this energy, this could be Taurus energy as well, but it's like there's this energy of like feeling like somebody's just never gonna change or never gonna evolve or whatever. And this could have been your mindset in the past, or this could be your mindset now, or their mindset, in regards to this. But somebody here is kind of feeling like, well, I've been sitting here waiting, and maybe like all this like confusion and waiting for like an answer or whatever isn't bringing me the answer, and kind of like cutting off things that don't serve your highest good, right? Divine intervention. It's like I see like a spiritual warfare, and kind of like being like, you know what, like this is enough. We have the Star and Six of Wands. The Star is the Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius since you have the Queen of Swords here. With the Six of Wands, though, this could also represent with the Star that you're like in the spotlight, or like you're somebody who gets a lot of recognition, like you're well known, or the person you're dealing with is. Take it as it resonates. With the Star card, though, this is a card of faith, right? And it's like I did a reading earlier for this girl, and I told her what I'm about to tell you, that like, the star doesn't look at itself, right? In the same way that we have eyes. We could have like the coolest fucking eyes in the world and never get to see the way that they actually shine, because we're looking through them. We're not actually like looking at them, And so with the star, it's kind of similar. Like it emits the light, but it's not really looking at the light. What it looks at all around it is actually the darkness, you know? And so like, you know, and that could be, you know, hard too when you're in the spotlight and feeling, you know, a bit surrounded or like where's the light? You know, it can be overwhelming. With the Six of Wands, I see that like a lot of people like seek your attention or want to hang out, or like you could have a very busy social life or networking life. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, I see like they're, you know, like you don't have a lack mindset. You're not somebody who's like frigid with your money. You're probably a little bit loose with your money, to be honest. You're like da 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 da. And so like, and this could also be the energy of like wanting to like get a little bit more serious about your savings, or you know, let's see. Um, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. If you notice in the upright, she is surrounded by all these swords and she's bound up and she's got a blindfold on and she looks like she's in distress, right? Well, if you study it a little bit closer, you notice like there's nobody else around her, right? Nobody is like holding her there. And like literally like she's in the middle of all these swords, right? All these um things that she could utilize to like free herself, but she like needs to start really being more aware of like, you know, her options. This could also represent like a self-imposed prison, like being like, yeah, it's like safe in here, you know. This could also be the energy of like feeling kind of like emotionally trapped, like you know you can get yourself out of it. You're an Aries, but like it's still that feeling of like, but where would I go from there? Like once I lean into a sword and am able to like cut off the bandage or the ropes and then like, you know, take off the freaking blindfold, then what? You know, and there's this energy of kind of like you're so used to things being a certain way, that like change could be scary, right? And with that going in reverse, I see you like kind of stepping out of your comfort zone and like stepping out of, or kind of stepping into discomfort, you know, a little bit. Like you could be in the energy of like struggling a bit. Um, and like, you know, looking at your situation and being more authentic with like how you're perceiving it. Um, and it's kind of like you're in this energy of like, oh shit, all right, now I've already, you know, gotten to the swords. Because you're an Aries, it didn't take you too fucking long, right? It might have been a while, but it wasn't too long. You got to the sword, you cut it, you got free, you know, you took the blindfold off, and you're like, oh fuck, there's nobody trapping me here. I'm like, I'm good to go, you know, maybe grab a couple swords on the way out, you know? And with the Ace of Pentacles, I see you entering into a new cycle, right? When I see the Pentacles, this is the largest Pentacle in the deck, and this could be like a new financial opportunity. This could be taking up a new job. This could be, but it's definitely like a step in the right direction. And it seems like it comes right when it needs to, right? With the Three of Wands, this is something that you could have been waiting on. And then you eventually like let go. You're like, whatever. And you just kind of like, there was a moment where you're like, what do I do? You know? And then you freed yourself, right? You're not like a damsel in distress and needed to be saved by anyone else. You're showing up, you know, with that Queen of Swords energy. So it's like you're able to kind of fight your own battles. You're able to figure shit out for yourself. And that, you know, it's kind of interesting to look at that too, because it's like coming free from this like, emotional imprisonment, and then like stepping up, having one of those swords in your hand, like stepping up to the plate and being like, you know what, because they are the same swords, right? They're the same fucking swords, and it's like that song started from the bottom, now we're here. And I feel like you're headed in like a new direction, whether that's financial or even just in like the restructuring of your life. Or I recommend like spiritual cleaning, right? And what I mean by that is like clean your house, get rid of things that have like old energy. Like when I moved, I like got rid of like 99% of what I had. I gave a bunch of shit away. I was like, no, I want to like start with like new energy. I want to like, do new things and like establish things differently. And so, because it's a whole new journey, a whole new path, a whole new book. And so you might like find a lot of like clearing, like grab your sage, grab your crystals, grab whatever, get your witchcraft out and start cleaning your house. And I mean like not just like cleaning your house, but like ridding yourself of, where was it, yeah, right here, ridding yourself of things that weigh you down, right? Because if you're about to get more in life, right? If you're manifesting more in life, that means it's time to make room, right? Make room for what's next. If this is an abundance that you're manifesting into your life, well, then make room, because you're going to be getting new shit. And where's that new shit going to go? Well, like if you don't want to become over encumbered with things, and so it's like, be methodical about like how you invest your money, and like portion it out. This goes to bills and debts and da 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 da, and then like, and save. I always tell everyone, I'm like, you should have a super secret savings account that nobody knows about. Not your boyfriend, not your girlfriend, not your husband, not your wife. um and I know that sounds weird, but it's like, it's safer that way. If other people know that you're, then it's like, then they'll be like, oh, well, can you just dip into that? And it's like, no, dog, that's for a thing. That doesn't even exist to you. Like, and that's, a solid mindset to have. In regards to this new opportunity that you're taking, the Queen of Swords, it has strong fucking boundaries. And that's going to be very important. We have Justice, Libra energy showing up. And this is like, look at this. All these swords are being put to use. All those swords that were once your prison are now the very thing that are strengthening you on your journey, right? And so I'm feeling a heavy divine, like, feminine energy, but it's like strong, and it's like lioness almost. And I'm saying that because like the Sun card came out, right? And it came out in the reverse. However, there's no reverse meaning for the Sun card. And like with the Justice and the Sun card, if there was a court thing, I see things kind of balancing out and like coming out in your favor. If this is just a rebalancing of your life or restructuring, like I see that being good. With the Sun card, it's like there's a wall in the background, and that wall represents like what they, or it's over there, but what they overcame to like get to where they're at, and the Sun card always kind of has this energy too, like childlike wonder. Like you're really tapping into your inner curiosity and being able to be a little bit um, like still enjoy life, So it looks very positive. Oh wait, there's another one. Yeah, and then there's a Chariot in reverse, Cancer energy. So you could have just moved, or you could have just changed jobs, or let's clarify. Because it looks like it's saying that you're not going, wait, hold on. Like you're not going to travel or you're not going to switch houses or something like that. Clarify the Chariot in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. This is like maybe choosing to stay and like stick to what works, you know? Also, I'm seeing this energy of like putting in a lot of hard work and effort towards something, and maybe feeling like or maybe you choose work over travel, or like people might be like, oh, let's get out of town, or da da da, and you're just kind of like, no, sorry, I'm working, like, it's like being very focused, like you don't have time for shenanigans. No shenanigans. It's like you're very like focused. Alright, so I'm gonna pull some Kali cards. Pretty fucking good reading. I never feel bored with an Aries reading. God go. A predestined series of events is due to occur according to divine timing. This has been orchestrated at a higher level to integrate the paths of people with whom you have soul contracts in this lifetime. Trust in the doors that close just as much as in the doors that open for you as a result. I swear to fuck, I can read. I'm tired. Chinamasta. In order to grow, the soul may need to separate itself from that which it once relied upon. Oppression will be overcome. Do not cling to what has been. Sometimes the best way to heal from the past is to cut it off completely and focus on inner regeneration and reorientation toward a more fulfilling future. You shall know true love and freedom. And that is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful. Namaste. I love you guys, and I'll catch you later.